Okay, I am Nick Zimmer, and I am doing password recovery on a domain administrator account at the moment. First, we will log in with the password of password with capital P 123. Logs in. Now that we are logged in, just to verify that the password is still password 123, we'll restart the password. PASSWORD 123. PASSWORD 123. Password has been changed to password 123, just as it says at the bottom. Now we are going to shut down the computer for the next step. Okay, now that Windows Server is now powered off, we have to make sure that the ERD Commander 2005 ISO or disk is in the CD drive. So now we have to power on the machine and boot from the CD drive. There we go. Boot from the CD. Start up ERD Commander. And we're gonna obviously choose Windows Server 2008. And we go to Start, System Tools, Locksmith. Click Next. Administrator. I'm sure the password has to be secure, so P at $$ W0RD. P at $$ W0RD is the new password. Next, finish, and you're done. I'm going to restart into the server. Well, now that the password has been changed and we can log back into the server, we will try it with the original password. And it doesn't work. So we will go with the new changed password. And it logs us right in as a domain administrator. Now that we're done with Windows Server Domain Controller, we're going to now log into just a typical XP workstation. Password are the same as before. Just log in. So we're going to shut it down and boot with ERD Commander. XP is shut down. ERD Commander is in the drive. Let's turn it on and boot from the CD drive. It recognizes that XP is on the machine. I'm done changing the password, So I'm going to restart the computer so XP boots up with the new password. Now that XP has started, we're going to log in with the old password. It doesn't work. And now with the new password. And it works just fine. Okay, now with Windows 7, you have to, because it is part of the domain, you have to crack the administrator password of the local computer and then also get into the actual domain user. So first of all, we'll set the domain admin's account, which is going to be the one that Windows 7 logs into. Their password is going to be the same password, 123. Password is changed. Then we're going to switch to Windows 7. I'm already logged in as domain admin. So we're going to shut it down and boot up. Now that Windows 7 is logged off, we will make sure that ERD Commander is in drive and boot from the CD drive. Be the same exact process as the last two. It recognizes that Windows 7 is installed. Start, System Tools, Locksmith. Notice you can't choose the other ones, just a local administrator. Put in the new password, finished. Log off, restart. Since we changed the local admin password, we type in the new password and it doesn't work. So we have to switch user, the actual local administrator, which is the password that actually changed. With the new password. And it logs us right in as the local administrator. Well, since we need to change the domain user's account, not just the local account, we have to go to the command prompt and type this command. Net user, then the name, which is domain admin asterisk domain. Enter. Type in a password for the user. So we'll type the new password that we've been using. Command completed successfully. I will log off and log in as the domain user. Now we need to log in as the domain admin with our new password that we just changed as the local administrator. Logs right in. I'm in as the domain admin. Okay, now that we're in a CentOS virtual machine, in order to test how to change the password, First, we are in the root, logged in as root, as you can tell. And we're gonna edit the password file, change the password to our typical password. Okay. Now we're gonna shut it down and boot from, instead of ERD Commander, we're gonna boot from the install disk. Now that it's shut down, we're gonna start up by booting to the install DVD. Here we push F5 to get into Linux Rescue. Then we type Linux Rescue again. Okay. No, we don't need to start the network interfaces. And then continue. So it mounts the drive. And that tells you where the drive is mounted, which is important, otherwise you can't change the password. So now that you're at the command prompt, type chroot /mount /sysimage. Enter. And now you have the main drive mounted. So all you have to do is type password to change the password. Type in your new one. It's all changed. Type reboot. Now back at the login screen, just type in root and your new password. And you are logged right in as root. Alright, so now we have to defend against these boot disks, whether it be the install disk or ERD Commander for Windows. So we get into the BIOS, and once we're in the BIOS, we're going to first go to the boot. Make sure that hard drive is ahead of the CD-ROM drive. That's so that it can't automatically boot into the CD-ROM drive. Then we have to set the supervisor passwords. So just go over, set your password. We're going to use the same as the new password. Change it and save, continue. Restart the computer, saving changes, and shine. Now we can turn on CentOS after making those changes and try and access the BIOS. It makes us enter the password to get in. And then we can access. Other means of defense be to disable the CD-ROM drive or